Montana by French Montana. French Montana gave the hip-hop community a scare with his recent hospital visit, which left him in ICU and in the hospital for a month. At the current moment, he has been told to stay on bed rest for another month. How will the album fare in the meantime? Is it any good? Here's our honest review of Montana by French Montana.
French Montana. Ambitious Ace's favorite rapper in the whole wide world. Only second to Logic. How you feel about this album artwork?
It's straight. It's cool.
Okay. The album art, that's it?
That's it.
The album artwork for this, man, I think is actually really solid. I like the lighting for the picture. I like the exposure to the tattoo, the red shirt that he has or scarf that he has around his head. And I guess that's Coogee. I don't know. It looks like Coogee. I don't even know if Coogee still makes clothes. I don't wear designer. But yeah, I think it was a pretty cool shot. The flow of this project, man, it is French Montana doing what he does, which some people like, some people love. But I do think that he may have found his pocket and he should stay there and never go anywhere else, which I'll talk about shortly.
This is a album with some great production here and there, mixed with a whole lot of questionable decisions. I'll say that.
That's it?
That's it.
Highlights, man. Look, Montana. When Montana came up, I was just like, oh, man, we in for a treat. The beat is hard. Yeah, the beat was super hard. Mm-hmm. He was okay on the song. I was just like, okay. Montana is stepping it up. And right after I said that, what'd he do?
Bring Gunna in the mix.
He just straight shitted on all my hopes and dreams for him. I didn't want to come up here and say nothing negative. I want him to do well. He's in the hospital. He's working. He's trying to get back healthy. So with that said, Montana, I thought Montana was actually pretty solid. After Montana, I skipped all the way from number 1 to number 10. Writing on the Wall featuring Cardi B and Russian. Is that how you say his name?
Oh,
Russian?
Yeah, I would say Russian.
So
yeah.
Cardi, so Writing on the Wall featuring Cardi B and Russian. That joint is actually pretty dope.
And Post Malone.
I don't know who that is. Cardi B and Russian, Writing on the Wall. I thought that was actually a really dope song. It's got a dope swag to it. Then that followed with Out of Your Mind featuring Chris Brown and Sway Lee, which I was just like, man, another dope song back to back. And then Wanna Be featuring Party Next Door came on. And I was just like, yo, pretty dope. All of them got that Afrobeat sound. Maybe that's the only thing you should fucking do because it sounds good. After that, No Stylist featuring Drake. I actually rock with that. I like what Drake did on the song, and I like French Montana on the hook for this one. Surprisingly, I actually liked Wiggle featuring the City Girls. I could not believe it. They sampled your boy Pitbull. I don't know what the name of the song is. Whatever that song is, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about.
Hotel,
they sampled that.
Holiday Inn.
Is that what it's called?
I just remember the words.
Is that Dale?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but Wiggle featuring the City Girls. Are they talking about anything? No, they're talking about absolutely no. There's no content in it. It's just a really dope song that you can dance to.
They like diamonds.
Yeah. And No Shopping, I underestimated how much I like Drake's verse in that song. I liked it a little bit more on this couple play rounds because I only listened to this project twice. There was no way in hell I was about to listen to it a whole bunch of times. It'll be a complete waste of my time. Oh, yeah, Quavo. Quavo's on the song on this joint, too. Hoop. I like what Quavo did on the song.
You liked way more than I thought you was going to like. Wiggle?
I'm in shock my damn self.
All right, y'all. Disclaimer. Y'all about to hate what I'm about to say. Just to let you know that right now. But I don't have any highlights on this project. I'm just going to say that right now. But if I was to include songs that I could like grow to love, it would be track 10, Writing on the Wall. Track 11, Out of Your Mind. Track 12, Wanna Be. And
Party Next Door killed that joint, bro.
track 18, Saucy. I like the beat on that one. And his flow is pretty cool. And then let me go back. 6, Salam Alaikum.
The beat is hard.
The beat is hard. His flow was really cool and it matched the vibe. I just didn't care what he was talking about. And that'll be it.
Oh, by the way, another highlight I thought from the CD was fucking Blueface's verse.
All right, let's get to the lowlights. Come on.
I actually thought Blueface's verse was actually not that bad.
Let's get to the lowlights. Come on.
Lowlights, man. Too many to even bother myself with. Where do I get started? Suicide Doors, horrible. The song with Juicy J. Look, French does one thing well. A lot of these songs, like his punchlines, be so predictable. As soon as he sets them up one time, you hear it coming next, because it's like he tries to feed off of the same line he's just set up. And one of the main things I want to talk about, because French Montana sucks as a lyricist. I just want to put that out there. There's no denying it after hearing
Sound
this
like
project.
you hating, man.
Oh, I'm about to be hating. Logic's verse on this goddamn Twisted song. Oh my God. That had to be the most cringy Logic verse I've ever heard in my life. First of all, when you hear that beat, who said, you know who'd be perfect for this beat? Logic. Nobody in their right mind hears that. While you're listening to this on another device, open that song and listen to that beat and try to think of the A&R's decision to say, yo, you know who would be perfect for this beat? Logic. Nobody says that because Logic doesn't rap on beats like that.
Yes, he does.
God damn, I'm the man. If I hear that line one more time from Logic, like, Logic is starting to make what Joe Budden said on that podcast actually sound correct. Because when Joe said that, I was like, yo, Joe, you tripping. Logic is actually dope.
Stop talking about my man Logic, yo.
Best verse ever?
Stop talking about my man Logic.
That was his best verse ever?
That was a lost verse.
I'm just saying.
That should have stayed.
That verse, Blueface's verse on Slide was better than Logic's verse on Twisted. Go ahead, man. Look, bottom line, French. Go ahead. My bad.
Well, I know I said I didn't have no highlights. Well, I have a lot of lowlights. Listen, y'all can take it for hate. Y'all can take it that we don't know shit. We don't know hip hop. I don't say whatever y'all want. But look, y'all, there are some great beats here that were robbed. And that's just how I really feel. First of all, before I get to that point, What It Looked Like is the worst song I have ever heard in my life.
I don't know about that, but it's
close.
It's definitely in the top 10.
Like, no, what it look like.
And he was rapping off beat on top of that.
What it look like. Like, come on, bro.
I bought a gold. What did he say? I bought
What
a
it look
gold
like.
Phantom. What it looked like? I'm like, nigga, it probably looked like a gold Phantom. I'm on a private jet. From up here, what it looked like.
What it look like.
It probably looked like you on a fucking jet. Like,
no, I get it though. I get it. That's supposed to be like, probably one of the next, like,
this ain't whoa.
next
All
kind
right?
of phrases.
No.
People gonna be like, what it look like. Oh,
that was back in the day. Like, people were saying that back in the day.
But maybe he thought he could bring it back. We're in the age of bringing a lot of things back.
The
so
youngins gonna hit him with that okay boomer.
All right. So let me get back to what I was saying. So you got the beats like from track 6, track 7, track 8, where I was just like, yo, this production is fire, but why is French on it? That I just got to be real with you. That's what I'm thinking about. It's the whole project. Like, there was a lot of great beats on here. Like, even with the songs that I can grow to like, Writing on the Wall, Out Your Mind, Wanna Be, I don't need French on there. I really don't. And listen, French is French. He's going to do what he wants to do. I'm not trying to say French should listen to me or anybody in this camp, but this is just my opinion, all right? And Logic, you my guy. You my boy. But that verse was trash. And that should have been cut. And for reason I'm going to say is because of the line that I text you. 1-800 make the pussy something. What did he say? 1-800 make the pussy pop. How can you relate to that? And that was a spin on the Suicide song when he's like, who can relate? Woo! I know the verse because it's on that song. And then in the way that's disrespectful to that song that you made that topic for. Am I thinking too deep? I'm like, yo, you just disrespected your song about suicide. But yo, Logic, I wasn't feeling that verse. I don't know if Logic's ever gonna see this. Y'all can call me not a real Logic fan. I don't care. But I didn't like that from Logic, man. I just thought it was distasteful and everything like that. Wiggle, I don't know how you can like that song because I forgot their names, but
City Girls.
I forgot the individual names. Who was there only one or
Miami.
two?
It sounded like both of them was up there.
Okay, well, they both rap about the same damn thing.
And JB in Miami?
I don't know. I don't remember. Listen, they can do better than that. Come on now. They're still rapping about the same thing. But I'm going on for too long, and I just want to say that French, I don't understand why he does this. Okay, I'm done.
JT in Young Miami.
Oh, okay.
I was close. Final thoughts. French Montana does Afro beat inspired songs pretty well that they'll probably play in South Africa in every club in America. Not just South Africa, I'm sorry. Just all over Africa. Like that type of vibe, the unforgettable vibe that he landed with Sway Lee. He does that really well. He seems to
I like that song a lot.
He actually seems to try to rap on those songs for some reason. Unlike what it looked like. But everything he did other than that, it ain't working. It's a rap for that. I'm not buying it. You tried to have a song with Max B and Chinks. Look, I know Max B was wavy and all of that shit back in the day, but that is over for that. And ain't nobody rocking with that. French is popping because people like his Instagram. People like what he does for people. Like he's a human person. He does really nice things. And he seems like a cool guy. But music-wise, like the quality of his music is not good. I've heard too many duds as opposed to like great records from French Montana.
Well, if you're still here watching this, just want y'all to know that I'm not trying to tear a man down or anything like that because I don't ever want to be about that. But it just gets to the point where you hear so much other music today, and you know that's what you're going to base your thoughts and opinions on. And I hear too much that's better than this to say that this is decent. You might say, you know, he's not making lyrical music. He's not a lyrical guy. This is just chill club music. Okay, I've heard chill club music better than this. And that's just all it is. And there's some production choices on here that I was just like, man, I wish this was given to somebody else. Because this could have been a dope song. It was it that way that had like this dope kind of old school vibe to it. And I was just like, yo, this would be dope if I actually got somebody rapping on it, you know? So, listen, y'all. I already see y'all typing, saying y'all niggas don't know nothing and everything like that. Listen, this just ain't good music. Sorry.
Final grade. Look, man, I named some songs as some highlights to me. Am I going to listen to them again, though?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, you are. You're going to listen to that Blueface song over and over.
Nah. I'm moving on. Back to Rhapsody. X, I'm sorry, is like overall, even with the songs that I mentioned, it's not French that's making those songs dope. That's the underlying issue. This is French Montana's album, so I have to give him the grade that he deserves for this album, and it gets an X. Nothing more, nothing less.
Do I really have to say it?
Yeah, because I gotta sync it up.
X.
Thanks.
I will never go back to this. I feel like I'm going to hear a couple of these on the radio, so I might hear it because you know I work at a job where the radio's playing. But other than that, never gonna come back to it again. So I hope he can like get on the wave, like you said, you know, and stay in that pocket. Because I do think those songs I mentioned I might warm up to just because of the vibe and everything on it. But as an artist, really, French Montana just goes in one ear and out the other.